this town.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope was of someone from the past. It's ridiculous. It couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. They died of that disease years ago. So then why am I looking? Could she really be here? Waiting for me? I had to be sure, so I took the trip to Silent Hill. At first introduction to that town, Silent Hill seems like a fairly normal place. Quaint vacation town we used to come to just to get away from it all. But as I ventured further and further into the town, the unsettling loneliness and warped familiarity began to make it clear there's something not right about this place. I soon discovered that deep within the fog, danger was lurking. While I would get better at avoiding the monster's attacks and learn how to deal with them, my limited combat abilities always kept them a threat, even when I'd stumble upon more firepower. I was always weary to fight just one, because a single mistake could mean the end. Even towards the end of my time in Silent Hill, the behavior of the monsters always kept me on my toes. What really stood out in Silent Hill was the atmosphere. As I made my way through that town, I would find myself stumbling into unique locations, a hospital, a cinema, and a prison, just to name a few. Finding myself trapped inside, I would slowly learn my way through each labyrinth, solving gratifying puzzles, surviving, searching for answers that were never really there. Each location felt unique and unsettling, with unnerving and suggestive imagery, almost as if each location was trying to remind me of something I'd locked away. At the end of each area, I would come face to face with a distinctive big battle, one of which being one of the most depressing and memorable fights I've had to endure. And just when I thought I couldn't bear a location any longer, I'd find myself back in Silent Hill, almost comforted by it, as it would lead me to the next location. The dread that Silent Hill brings isn't quite like anything I've experienced. Of course, the creatures here are unsettling to look at, gory and provocative, and unnerving to fight, and at times will shock you when you least expect it. But what really stuck with me was how the environments changed and deteriorated, a nod to the ever-deteriorating memories of the past, reminding me that I was descending further and further, that things were only going to get worse and more dangerous, keeping a feeling of tension, never truly knowing when you were safe. But perhaps the scariest thing about Silent Hill wasn't the monsters or the atmosphere. when I saw the content of the videotape.
Videotape? How do you know about a videotape?
The scariest thing was when I saw the content of the videotape, I sympathized with the characters I had met here in Silent Hill. The story I had taken part in at Silent Hill was eccentric, filled with nuance, sophistication, horror, ambiguity, and ended up being satisfying. Above all, it was unique and much more riveting than so many other experiences I've had. My journey there would end distinctive to me in accordance with all the actions I had taken leading up to this point. In the end, I would leave Silent Hill behind, appreciating everything it had shown me, and recommending that if you get the chance, you should really take a trip to Silent Hill too.